We're going to talk about proportional and non-proportional relationships. So a relationship is proportional if it has a constant rate of change. If it does not have a constant rate of change, then it is non-proportional. In order to determine what the constant rate of change is, all you have to do is divide your dependent variable by your independent variable, or your y value by your x value. Because the total cost of your lunches depends on the number of lunches that you buy. So that is, total cost is dependent on the number of lunches that you buy. So we're going to divide 275 by 1, 550 by 2, 825 by 3, and 11 by 4. If the unit rate comes out to be the exact same for all 4 operations, then it is proportional. If the unit rate is different for any of the 4, then it is non-proportional. So I'm going to do 275 divided by 1. 275 divided by 1 is 275, because you learned way back when that anything divided by 1 is itself. Then we do 550 divided by 2. So I'm going to go top in, bottom out. I'm going to bring that decimal straight up to the top. If I have 5 and I want to put them into groups of 2, it takes me 2 groups of 2 to make 4 with 1 left over. And I bring down the 5. If I have 15 and I want to make groups of 2, 2 times 7 is 14, so I put that here. 2 times 8 was 16, and that's too much, so we had to use the 7. 15 minus 14 is 1, bring down the 0. If I have 10 and I want to make groups of 2, 2 times 5 is 10, and I have nothing left over. So this is 275. So this is $2.75 or $2.75 for one lunch, which is the exact same as what we got just prior to doing that. Now I'm going to do 825 divided by 3. So I'm going to go top in, bottom out. This decimal is going to go straight up to the top, and it's going to stay there. So if I have 8 and I want to make groups of 3, all you can do is, if you don't know your multiples of 3, is just skip count by them. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And all I'm doing is I'm taking 3 and then I'm just adding 3, because 3 has 3 little points on it that make up that number. So then I just count the points again. So if I have 8, I want to go through my list and get as close to 8 without going over, which is 6. In order to get to 6, it took me 2 groups of 3, and I have a remainder of 2. Then I'm going to bring down the 2. So now if I have 22 and I want to put them into groups of 3, I'm going to go through my list and figure out which one of these numbers is closest to 22 without going over. And that's 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we put a 7 above that. 22 minus 21 is 1. Bring down the 5. If I have 15 and I want to make groups of 3, I'm going to look at my list and see which number is closest to 15 without going over. And this number right here is exactly 15. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I put a 5 up here. And I have nothing left over. So my answer is $2.75 for one lunch. Let's make that 5 a little bit better. There we go. All right, and last one, I'm going to do 11 divided by 4. So I'm going to go top in, bottom out. Top in, bottom out, circle, circle, dot, dot. Now I have a decimal spot. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Because it's money, so we have to have these two decimals, place values back here behind the decimal. If I have 1 and I want to make a group of 4, I cannot do that. So then I move over. So now I'm going to make groups of 4. So we have 4. And then if I want to add 4, look, I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then we have 28, 32, 36, and 40. So I need to get as close to 11 without going over, and that's 8. took me 2 groups of 4 to get there, and I have a remainder of 3. I want to get as close to 30 now, because I brought down a 0, as I can without going over. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. That's too much, so I go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 groups of 4 is worth 28 with a remainder of 2, because 30 minus 28 is 2. Bring down a 0. If I have 20 and I want to put them into groups of 4 without going over, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 4. Is 20, and I have no remainders. So my answer is $2.75 per lunch. So this is $2.75 per lunch. This is $2.75 per lunch. This is $2.75 per lunch, and this is $2.75 per lunch. So because these 4 are the exact same, they have a constant rate of change of $2.75 per lunch. That means that this is a proportional relationship.